Hey guys, welcome to Larson Farms. I just had some new toys show up here last night and I'm excited to show you guys what we got here. When we were out tiling last week, we were pulling with the excavator and the excavator got all kittywampus and it jackknifed and we ended up breaking our big blue rope. So look what we got here. You know it, it's a 2-inch Yankum rope. I also ordered a 1-inch one for my pickup, along with the 1-inch shackle for the 1-inch rope. Our old rope was super heavy. Gosh, it was hard to work with. This is so light, lifting up a third of it right now, easily. It's amazing to me that something that light can be that strong, but that's what they tell me. They wouldn't lie to me, right? Even better yet, I can save you guys 5% by using Larson Farms, all lowercase, if you guys make an order. So hopefully we don't have to use it, but I'm sure we will, because that's where Duggo came from, all the times he gets stuck. For those of you that didn't know that. Definitely will be with this fall. Hopefully it's a drier fall than last year. Otherwise that baby would have really got a lot of use. What did you do this time, buddy?
It just wore out the disc again. How come you guys always give me stuff when it's nearly broke?
Oh, come on now. I've got the 7/8 socket with me.
What'd you say?
What?
I didn't hear you.
Look at this little disc. He's plugged it up full of mud.
Well, why don't you show them what I'm working with?
We're using a 450 horsepower tractor on a 20-foot disc, and we suffered a massive wheel bearing failure. Would you like me to stop?
She's good and jammed now. It's a Monday.
Just cross-threaded in there.
No.
You using the right size?
Well, you said it was metric. Yeah, we should have brought metric.
In a 1970s disc is metric? I don't think so. You're gonna strip out the hole now. It isn't a 7/8, son. It's a 7/8 for God's sakes. You're using.
I know, I'm seeing that now.
Yeah. Boy, that works better, huh? Look out! The wheel bearing is totally ruined. I wonder if they make parts for this yet.
Alright, that's good. Let's run it.
Yeah, we seriously are gonna run it with one less wheel on it because we're out in the field and don't care, right? Yeah, we're trying to disc up 60 more feet here. It's a lot less wet this year than last year and we've suffered some damages. For some reason I have a feeling we aren't going to be able to plant this today. It's kind of plugged up a little bit.
Aren't you supposed to be all planting?
Planting?
Yeah.
Well, I'm helping you fix. Those plugs right by them arms right there.
We ought to show them what exactly I do deal with when I hook to something. All the other wheel bearings on here aren't exactly top notch.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Our maintenance on our disc that we use on about 10 acres a year, very poor.
I used it one too many acres this year.
You must have did 11 this year.
Yeah.
You can even hear it. It sounds dry.
I'll try to get it in some water soon.
You will too. You're using the ladies' restroom, the men's restrooms on the other side.
Wouldn't that be the woman's over there?
Why? Because women are always right?
Here we go,
He
boys.
says turn the camera off. He takes his shirt off and look what he's wearing. The Big Swede unleashing the big gun.
Another day in paradise.
So yeah, we're seriously gonna run it with one less wheel. We should be fine. Basically, we burnt this off to try to reclaim the 60 feet that we couldn't plant last year. He's just kind of working that up. Told him not to get greedy, so I hope he stays away from the wetter areas. I told him just 60 feet now, don't get greedy. That should ride, shouldn't it? Hasn't plugged it yet. So yeah, it's basically just grew into reeds and stuff. Look at this. What I just so luckily just found that just fell off of my hip. Ooh, not good. That could have been bad. So hopefully this dries out and we maybe can come in and plant 60 feet here again. I get to go chisel bobcat tracks out because it's dried from all spring's work, mud getting up in there. A little bit of tiling jobs, gotten in the mud a little bit, rubbing on stuff, taking extra horsepower. So this is what I mean. The dirt gets up in here, and right here is rock solid from this spring. And it gets up around that idler wheel here, and just isn't ideal. So I'm gonna chisel that out a little bit here. Look at that dust demon over there. Told him to keep that engine out of them ashes. Look at him, engine right in the ashes. Gonna wreck it. Wreck my air filters. This is really plugged back there. Getting a little better. Just won't really flow out of there very nice. Well, they're all cleaned up now. Should be a lot less rubbing. More power to it.
Hot shot recruitment.
The pyrotechnics. Anything they can burn, they're burning. How's the smoke in your eyes?
Not too bad. The fire. Oh God, now I put it. Do they know it's out in the field 10 feet? Well, look at that, 30 feet.
It's out in the field 30 feet there.
I'm going to get fire. Water.
The fire for the water? Got that job done. Off driving back to the farm because we were only a couple miles away. Dad's using the backhoe trailer, or was using it, so guess I get to drive the skid loader home. Off to the next job. Just like that, the next project shows up. Less a wheel. So this is exactly what happened to the bean planter, only didn't get caught before it fell off. The bean planter, that is. This we caught, but not by much. I mean, it's probably wrecked everything. Gross. think it might be salvageable. What are you doing over there?
Fixing everything.
Is that one loose?
They're all loose.
This is actually going quite swimmingly. What is the word? Oh my. He's asking for things now. He's needy. Look at this guy. Oh, grab the clean one, why don't you? You're not tightening all them. What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I thought you were tightening them.
Oh, I'm just one step at a time. I'm taking the cap off, you do the rest, I'll put the cap back on.
Yeah, you would. I think we saved. The spindle is good. We caught it soon enough before it actually ruined everything. What are you finding? How long you been running it all blowed up for?
Oh, this happened on the way home. You know, it's like running duels on a semi. You lose one, that's why you got two.
We come home and we've got ourselves two tires doing nothing out of 6. That's pretty good ratio, I'd say. How long has it been since those arms have seen sun?
About all winter. My tanning bed broke.
The Big Swede's biggest problem.
I don't have any vacation time, so I can't go to Mexico.
Pretty sure you were in Florida and Mexico this winter.
Work me like a slave.
Never even worked for us this winter.
Pay me like one too.
He gets paid above minimum wage. He gets $8.25.
If we were in China,
is it $8.25 or?
Is it up to $8.25 now?
Now look at what you've done. Wrecked all the tires. Got it all full of mud.
I did my part.
You took the caps off.
Yep. I'm going to the bar.
All right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You got any wheel bearings for a 220 disc?
I bet I do, but I'm just about to you guys. I'm
Oh.
looking on my computer.
Okay.
I can call back. What, is it the wing or is it the mainframe?
I think they're all the same, but it's on the wing.
I think
Yeah, maybe it is the mainframe. Is that the mainframe or is that?
That is the main frame, yes. It's the main frame, right hand outside wheel.
All right.
sounds good.
Yep.
Thanks.
But I kind of like this couch here. Pretty nice. Dad's checking up on Eric. Is he doing that right? You doing that right, Eric? So of course this has the brake, as the parts delivery from Kibble is just literally about here. Kind of inconvenient that the parts delivery guy is just about here and we need parts.
Oh, good thing we don't need a disc. It'll be fine.
We'll just keep running her. Oh, we got a flat tire on there also. You want to go take one off a gravity box and put on there or what?
Let's pump it up.
Oh, it looks pretty ragged.
If it holds air for 3-4 weeks, that's fine. It don't need to have air all the time.
See it? It's flat.
That's fine. There's another one right beside it.
You get off the phone yet for the day or?
For a little bit.
See you, Justin. He brought out some parts that we ordered last week. Once a week parts delivery, which is awesome. It's actually why we do business mostly with Kibble. Plus they're 2% cheaper than Midwest machinery. Eric, how's it going?
Got it. I was laughing when Justin pulled up. I was like, that's a pretty quick response. Gets here a half hour after I break it.
And then he didn't bring the part.
No.
I just called about 20 minutes too late. He was already on the road. So Merlin's going to get it. Grandpa. Hey, you didn't clean this up?
Did you grease them? That's your project.
No, I was talking to Justin.
I might take up softball again.
What's in there?
You gonna tell Mickey about that? That's like a brunette's hair. Oh boy.
Oh boy. I don't even know where you got that shirt from. So here's our parts washer that I got late last winter. Got it off Amazon. Came with the solution and everything. Had to buy this thing separate though. Seems to be pretty good, but it's best to wear gloves with this stuff. It kind of burns. If you're interested, I could put the link in the description below of this thing. It's a big one. It's not like those little teeny ones that you can't fit nothing in. No room to work. That's some stinky crap. Junk. Really junk. So now that we're waiting for parts, Erik's gonna hang around, wait for parts, fix up that wheel bearing. I am gonna go plant all of the, well, a couple of tile lines that we installed in planted fields. I am going to go replant those lines, or if I feel lucky, I should say, I might do what Erik was disking earlier. What am I doing? I need a remote to open the door, key to start tractor. Boom. Pump my seat up. Gonna make a heck of a dust because the wind is from a terrible direction. So what I have to replant is literally maybe, I don't know, 3 acres worth in multiple fields. So we haven't done any big jobs. It's just basically, let's drag a line here in this valley or low spot or whatever. So it's just a lot of little areas. The reason that we tile in the planted fields, which I've touched in the last video of, but a lot of people have asked questions about it, is we don't have the time to wait on planting. It's better just to go out, plant the field, go out there, do what you need to do before the beans come up, or even when the crop comes up, we'll be out there. But now it's so early, we got done planting so early that we put a earlier maturity bean in. So we were planting a 1-2 and 1-3. Now we're gonna put in an 09. So they should easily mature now at the same time, because we're only about 2 weeks behind of when we planted before. So we should be very close to even maturity of the beans come fall time. They should all be ready to harvest pretty close to the same time. So those tile lines won't be an issue when fall comes. So I got about a mile to go and we'll get planting. Rotating meters. Okay, I am here. I should be ready to go. So I don't know if I complained on YouTube of what this planter was doing this spring about, I would have my population set at 140 seeds per acre. That's what I wanted to seed, but I could never get there. No matter what I did, it never could get there. We were told to run a higher vacuum. Why? I don't know. We were told to run 10 to 12 pounds of vacuum. And we've always ran 9 pounds of vacuum. That's how hard the seed gets sucked to the seed disc as it's rolling. Well, I did some troubleshooting with my brother-in-law, Trumbull Repair and AC, and he said put your vacuum back down to where you were at last year. So I did that. Boom. My rate went from 140 to 147, right where it was supposed to be. We determined that the seed didn't have enough time. It was being sucked to the disc too hard for too long, and it was rolling it right back down and not dropping the seed into the trench. That's what we figured out. So if you guys are having trouble with that, try that out. Drop your vacuum down to 9 pounds. Your rate should come back up. Yeah, all our beans got planted at 140,000 and we were shooting for 147. I was told that the sensors were not able to see how many beans were flying by as fast as they were, and I never really knew what my average rate was with the brown box before. Never really paid attention until this new screen and all the stuff that we were doing with upgrades last year. So I just assumed, okay, it's smarter, it knows that there's less seeds, or it can't sense all the seeds going by. Well, dumber, I should say. I don't know. I asked multiple people, and the beans are planted thinner than we wanted them to be, but we're still in spec range on the lower end, actually, for what we like to plant, but we should be fine. So yeah, Erik came out, dissed this, and I'm just planting into it. Which the seed bed is absolutely horrible because it's a disc, but it's some is better than nothing. Already done with the first spot. Off to the next field. And here's spot number 2. Just followed the valley up the side hill because the rain the last few years has been so crazy that it comes running out of the side hills now. The ground is so saturated, so we're just trying to, it's just one seep line. For anyone wondering how the soybeans survived the frost and everything, I think we did pretty good. Here's what they look like now. They're coming out of the ground. A little bit of weed pressure right here along this slough edge. Not too bad. I mean, like that guy, he got a little cold, but looks like he's gonna survive. No doubt, did we lose some? Yes, but I don't think it's gonna be a big enough percentage to really affect anything. It's kind of compacted here. They're struggling to get through, but they're there. Look at them all. Yellow and sick of pushing against that. But this is right by an approach here. That's why it's so compacted. But I'm gonna plant 60 more feet along here, like I told you earlier in the video, and hopefully I don't get stuck. You wanna bring the Yankum? Trac victim? You know where I'm at. Alright, yeah, the Yankum and maybe a chain, or definitely a heavy chain. Alright, see you in a bit. I wish I could even say that this was staged. I don't even want to get out. I was a victim of the Trac, couldn't steer away and it just drugged me in. It's amazing what the quad track truly does do, because I'll show you what I'm dealing with right now. Soft, a little wet. Better get an Instagram photo. As you can see that track there? I was just coming along here trying to plant what we planted 2 years ago, which is right along there. And the suck-in factor started happening, like right where I'm standing right here. It's where we planted 2 years ago, and that's where I was driving right here, gonna hang the wing out, try to get 10 more feet, you know, be greedy. And I need the Yankum. I'm so irritated right now. That quad track was 100 feet out farther towards the edge of the slough, not even making a track. Dad's not gonna be too happy. Got his yellow rims dirty. Couldn't make it through plant 2020 without getting something stuck, I guess. Waiting for the Yankum. I so badly wish I could say this was staged. It's definitely not. There's a sight I never like to see. A quad track with nothing behind it. And look at him, he's showing off now. It's wetter that way, obviously. Look at him. You're gonna get stuck! You're gonna get stuck. It's wet here. It's really wet right here. You're gonna get stuck. He's just laughing and Snapchatting it. The Big Swede comes through and he's like, you want the 450 or the 600? I said, I don't know, whatever's easier. I'm bringing the 600. He says I'm pretty pathetic. Yeah, you're just showing off. It seems to be a little wet, yes. You got my new rope dirty. What a mess. This rope is light. Yeah, I know. So light? It's even green. So that you can't yell at me.
But only knowing what kind of tomfoolery you were gonna do. You gotta diss this like 4 days in a row, dry it out.
You said to plant it.
No, I didn't mean today.
Thanks, Eric, the Big Swede. Look at, he's just doing it again. He's just gonna show off, go right over where I was just at, aren't ya? Aren't ya? You're gonna do it, aren't ya? Yep. Look at him. He's literally driving right where I was just sitting. So if you can't tell, I'm going home to the shed. Folding up, yeah, that was fun. So guys, obviously the new rope worked good. I would suggest it because of how light it is, and this really wasn't too much of a workout for it because the 2-track is pretty pathetic. But with that being said, I'm pretty impressed with it. If you look for the link in the description below, get yourself one, and the shackles and everything. I couldn't show off the shackle because it seems it's a bit back ordered. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. So I couldn't use the shackle to hook up to the front of the T-tractor because it's back ordered, I guess. Should be here shortly is what I was told, but I used the shackle that I got through them guys also. Ordering there is super easy, explains everything that you need to have, shows you what you're getting. You can get a bunch of different options. So if you guys want to check out Yankum Ropes, I give it a thumbs up. The one we had before, I mean, it took 3 men and 1 child to lift to get in the back of the pickup and back of the quad track. This is 1 arm, and it's just as strong, if not stronger, and more stretchy so you can slingshot it. We didn't have to slingshot this situation. I am out of here as soon as my hydraulics work here. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you guys next video. I hope you enjoyed me being a dork. With that being said, give us a thumbs up and a subscribe if you like this video. Leave a comment below for any suggestions, comments, concerns. Catch you next time. You wanna clean that?
Yeah.